they're attributing it to some investors on the forum and Reddit got together and worked the situation out where they got to what's called a short squeeze on some investors, some hedge funds, some large billion-dollar investment firms.
If you saw short squeeze,
right. Well, that's what you and your wife have to do.
I'm sorry,
but yeah. So they did that, and the price of GameStop went from like $10 to almost $400, and now it's coming back down. And
I wish I would have known.
Yeah, man. If you had like stock in GameStop a while ago, you have bank right now. Like there was a kid. I think his mom got like $60 worth of shares, and it ended up turning into $3,200 or something like that. I know it's $3,200, so that was a good come up for him. And then people making millions, but it's interesting because they got a whole community around it. Netflix is already trying to get a movie started. There's a dude that's already signed on to write the book, and the shit's not even over yet. So it's been crazy. I even bought a few shares, not in GameStop though. I bought some in AMC. I figured that'd be safer for me because I figured folks will go to the movies again when the pandemic is lifted and the vaccine is rolling. And if I don't make my money rapidly through what's going on, I'll make it eventually. I'm patient. So
when Cap took that knee, you were not a patriot then. And then you seen the one meme or whatever, and you're a patriot, but when the national anthem come on, you sitting on your couch eating wings and shit.
Right, but see, what pissed me off about the Kaepernick situation was they were mad at the act and not what he was doing it for. They never discussed why. Yeah. It was always that. First of all, the second piece is that, and I would see people that I knew, they were like, "Oh, he's the son of a bitch," and yada yada yada. Right. But you also realize that he met with, I think it was a Navy SEAL, right? And they talked about it and expressed their differences like people should do, is discuss their differences rationally. And they came to the agreement that he would kneel. And when he was kneeling, they were always about, oh, he's disrespecting our troops,
and it wasn't.
But he talked directly to one of the troops and got their opinion.
One of the baddest of
with
the bad.
His course of action. Right. Nobody that'll ever watch this, and I'm sure I will say our ammo thing did pretty good. So I'm sure we may have pissed a lot of people that watched our ammo video off right now, but that's okay. But
because fuck them, that's why.
Right. He got support from the troops. And even when this was going on, I asked Dad. I mean, Dad was about as patriotic as you get. Harley Davidson riding, American flag, having army hats all over the place. And he was like, this is right. And that's what I found is a lot of soldiers, Marines, what is it? What do they call them? Sailors.
Call them sailors.
Sailors. I wasn't gonna call the other thing because I knew it wasn't that. And what do they call them in the Air Force? Airmen? Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to offend anybody because most of the family are soldiers, so I just wanted to make sure I got it all right. Respect to all. National Guard, Coast Guard. Am I missing anything?
I think you covered everybody.
Okay. Just want to make sure I get everybody because big respect to all of them.
Thank you for your service, my brothers and my sisters. Appreciate you.
Yes, definitely. Any one of them I've ever talked to have said that's why we fight. So he has that right. Whether I agree with him or not, that's his right.
Yeah.
And that's what people tend to miss, and they get so butthurt about. But we always get pissed off about the surface level stuff, but we don't focus on the actual why. Well, let's talk about why. But then again, I mean, you'd also see after the summer that a lot of them don't really give a shit about why either. It's just when we frame the argument when it's convenient. And here we go. But I'm gonna say it. I'm out here. Somebody's gonna get pissed. But it's just like okay, the flag becomes an issue until it's inconvenient. I mean, if you look at the shit in the Capitol, I saw a lot of disrespectful shit to the flag.
Oh yeah.
So is the flag really the issue? Let's talk about, I mean, along that same veins, all the back the blue that you see that's very synonymous in that crowd.
They wasn't back in the blue.
When they were beating him across the back was the fucked up part.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So where did that go? So, I mean, it's one of those things. It's like you get mad to suit your narrative. And